Hello everyone! First of all, I want to display my new playmat. I have a new playmat, Sun Wukong, from, it is from Force of Will. Never mind the game. Yeah, I'm reading Journey to the West. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. I decided to check out which card game has Sun Wukong and his accomplices, and it turned out it was only Force of Will. I was expecting something else. Well, Weiss Schwarz has Sun Wukong, but that's just a silly anime rendition, modern version of Sun Wukong, and I don't like that. Of course, Dragon Ball is based on, based on Journey to the West. But that's a whole different kettle. Then again, we're not going to talk about that. Because today we are having a Game of Thrones again. The card game, 2nd edition. Fury of the Storm expansion. And this is actually, it took me so long to find this. My goodness, this is one of the last, if not the last, expansions for the houses for this game. And it was very hard to find here in Europe. I finally found one. It restocked in Italy somewhere. I had it shipped over. I'm going to open it up. And this is, of course, House Baratheon. Yes. But let's open it up in our quest to open up everything from a Game of Thrones CCG. And also, of course, still on my quest to open up everything from the other card games, like Legend of the Five Rings LCG, Star Wars LCG, among others. Right, we have Fury of the Storm. As always, we have a nice little insert here with the expansion icon, component overview, and 2 sample deck lists. In the name of your king and warrior of fire. Now then, we have 3 packs here. Let's just open it up. It's in English. Thank the Lord, I was kind of afraid that it would be in Italian. Luckily it isn't, because then I wouldn't be able to read it. And it would be totally worthless. Alrighty. So, let's take a look at what the box for the Baratheons gives us. Of course, King Robert Baratheon. Lord and a king. For 7 gold, we have a military and a political icon. For 5 strength, he has renown, and as a reaction, after the standing phase begins, choose 1. Other characters with printed cost 5 or higher cannot stand this phase. Then characters with printed cost 4 or lower cannot stand this phase. Or locations cannot stand this phase. Alright, so he is... that's actually nice. And as always, we get a playset of everything, because that's how a LCG works. Stannis Baratheon, a lord, a king, R'hllor. For 7, we have a military and a political icon as well. 7 strength, immune to opponent's events. We have a reaction after you win a political challenge. Draw X cards. X is the claim value on the attacking player's revealed plot card. Alrighty. Then we have Melisandre, of course. Because she is on the side of Stannis. She's a lady, a R'hllor, for 6 gold, intrigue and political icons, 5 strength with stealth. After you win an intrigue challenge in which Melisandre is attacking, move 1 power from a character controlled by the losing opponent to Melisandre. Then, if that character has no power, kill it. Alright. Pretty nice. Renly Baratheon, also a lord, a king. He has, he costs 6 gold, has all of the icons for strength 3. Renown, and as an action, kneel your faction card to put a non-Baratheon character with printed cost X or lower into play from your hand. X is Renly Baratheon's strength. Salador Saan, for 5 gold, we have all of the icons as well. 3 strength, he's a captain and a smuggler. And as a reaction, after you marshal a smuggler character, choose and kneel a location. Then gain gold equal to the location's printed cost. Limit once per round. So Davos Seaworth, for 5 gold, military and an intrigue icon, 4 strength, a knight, smuggler, and the 7. It has stealth and reaction. After you win a challenge in which Sir Davos Seaworth is participating, discard 1 power from the losing opponent's faction card. Then you may have a king character you control gain 1 power. And there are plenty of kings in here. Alistair Florent, House Florent, Lord R'hllor. For 4, it's a military and a political icon, 3 strength, and as reaction after a House Florent character enters play, draw a card, limit once per round. And as an interrupt, when Alistair Florent leaves play, if you control another R'hllor character, which there are enough in this box, choose and kneel a character an opponent controls. Then we have Selyse Baratheon for 4, intrigue and political icon, 3 strength, House Florent, Lady Queen R'hllor. Reduce the cost of each R'hllor attachment you marshal by 3. Griffin's Roost Knight for 4, we have a military and a political icon, 4 strength, House Connington, Knight, and as an interrupt, when the challenge's phase ends, if you have not lost a political challenge this phase, stand Griffin's Roost Knight. Then we have Dale Seaworth. For 3, military and political icon, 3 strength, he's a captain, and as a reaction, after you marshal Dale Seaworth, choose a Baratheon location in your discard pile and return it to your hand. Alright, cool. So Imry Florent from House Florent, Knight. For 3 gold, military and a political icon, 2 strength, and as an action, kill Sir Imry Florent to choose an opponent. You may sacrifice any number of locations. For each location sacrificed this way, that opponent must choose and kneel a standing character he or she controls. Alright. We have a Red Priest, which is of course a R'hllor character, for 3, military and an intrigue icon for 2 strength. Reaction. After Red Priest enters play, look at an opponent's hand and choose 1 card in that hand and remove it from the game until Red Priest leaves play. Ooh, interesting. I like that. Shira Errol, a lady for 2 gold, with just a political icon for 2 strength. Interrupt. When a character is killed, sacrifice Shira Errol to move each power from that character to its controller's faction card. Acolyte of the Flame, for 2 gold, it's an intrigue and a political icon, 2 strength, and ally R'hllor. As a reaction, after the draw phase begins, kneel Acolyte of the Flame to look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. You may put those cards on the bottom of the player's deck. Nice. Very nice. Bastard of Robert, of which there are many probably. For 2, we have a political icon, 1 strength, it's an ally Bastard. While you control Robert Baratheon, reduce the cost to marshal Bastard of Robert by 2. Oh, nice, and then it's 0 cost. Reaction, after Bastard of Robert enters play, if you control a king character, draw a card. Okay. Interesting. Would have been fun if these 3 had different art, all 3 of them. Then again, I guess it's easier to just leave it like this. Wily Smuggler. For 2 gold, military and a political icon, 1 strength, Smuggler. As an action, choose 1 card from your hand and place it on top of your deck. Then, at the end of the phase, draw 1 card, limited once per round. And then we have the Stormlands, which is for 4 location in Westeros. You may initiate an additional political challenge during the challenge's phase. As a reaction, after you win a political challenge, kneel the Stormlands to choose and stand a participating king or queen character. Then the first card of the next pack is Cape Wrath. For 2 gold, its location in Westeros again. During political challenges in which you are the attacking or defending player, raise the claim value on the attacking player's revealed plot card by 1. Alright, so that's pack number 1. Yeah. Then we start off with these 2 again. Then we have Lyseni Galley. For 1 gold, it's another location, a warship, and as an action, kneel Lyseni Galley to choose a character. Until the end of the phase, that character gets +1 strength. If that character is a captain or smuggler, it gains stealth until the end of the phase. Then we have attachments. For 3, Azor Ahai Reborn. It's a legacy R'hllor. Unique character you control only. Terminal. Attached character is considered to be participating in each challenge in which you control an attacking R'hllor character. Ooh, that's very interesting, especially if you play... oh no, wait, it's unique. Never mind. But it's still an interesting card. For 2, the attachment Hunting Accident. It's Ambush 3 and Terminal. And the attached character cannot stand. Right. Next up we have a Warhammer. For 1 gold, it's a weapon, and if attached character's printed strength is 4 or lower, it gets +2 strength. Then if attached character's printed strength is 5 or higher, it gains Intimidate. A Cask of Ale. For 0 gold, an event, a song. As a reaction, after you win a political challenge, choose 2 cards controlled by the same player. Move up to 2 power from one of those cards to the other. Nightfire Vision, R'hllor, for 0. Play only if you control a R'hllor character. Taxation action, name a trait. If an opponent reveals a plot card with that trait during the next plot phase, draw 3 cards. Oh my goodness. Alright, so that's it for the Baratheon cards. Now we go over to the others. For the Greyjoys, we have Botley Crew. For 3 gold, just a military icon, 3 strength as a reaction. After an opponent collects income, return 1 gold from that player's gold pool to the treasury. And it is House Botley, and it's a raider. And then for 2, an event. Every captain is a king. Action. Until the end of the phase, each captain character you control gains the king trait and does not kneel when declared as an attacker in political challenges. Ooh. Right. Then we go over to House Lannister. For Sir Gregor Clegane. For 4, it is a military and a political icon. 6 strength. It is a knight of House Clegane with Intimidate and Pillage. And as a force reaction, after you win a challenge in which Sir Gregor Clegane is participating, choose and kill a character you control. Then we have the Lion Star for 2 gold. It's a location, a warship, action. Kneel Lion Star to put a Lannister character printed cost 4 or lower into play from your hand. At the end of the phase, if that card is still in play, discard it from play. Then we have House Tyrell. No, this is not House Tyrell. Martell, House Martell. I always keep switching these up. The Prince's Attendant. For 2, we have an intrigue icon and 2 strength. As an ally, marshalling action. Kneel, Prince's Attendant, to reduce the cost of the next Martell, Lady, or Lord character. You marshal this phase by 2. Then we have the King's Grave, which is a 1 gold location, House Manwoody. Wow. As a reaction, after you lose a political challenge by 5 or more strength, kneel and sacrifice King's Grave to choose a participating character and return it to their owner's hand. You may kill that character instead if it has the King trait. Right, for the Night's Watch, Protectors of the Realm, for 5 gold, a military and a political icon with strength X. X is your reserve value. It is an army and it has no attachments. And also for the Night's Watch, The Horn That Wakes the Sleepers. For 1 gold, a reaction. After an opponent initiates a challenge against you, choose and stand a builder character, a ranger character, and a steward character. Then for House Stark, we have a she-bear, which is from House Mormont. For 3 gold, a military icon, 3 strength. Reaction, after you marshal she-bear, you may put a Stark character or attachment with printed cost 3 or lower into play from your hand. And then we have the attachment for 1 gold, Bearskin Cloak. Attached character gets +1 strength. If attached character has the House Mormont trait, it gains stealth. Excellent. Now we have the Targaryen character, Hago, the Blood Rider from the Dothraki. For 4 gold, a military and political icon. 4 strength, with a reaction. After you win a challenge in which Hago is participating, discard a card from your hand to choose a Dothraki card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. Right, so we're almost through the clan cards, the other house cards, because usually House Targaryen is one of the last. We will only get Tyrell after this, I believe, and then some neutral cards. We have a Dothraki Steed. For 1 gold, it's a warhorse, max 1 per character. While attached character is attacking, it gets +1 strength, +3 strength instead if it has the Dothraki trait. Next up, Hightower Knight, House Hightower, a knight. 4 gold, military and political icon, 4 strength, kneel, a non-Tyrell Knight character to put Hightower Knight into play from your hand. Then we have the Fields of the Reach for 1 gold. The Reach. Reaction after you win a political challenge. Kneel 3 the Reach locations to raise the claim value on your revealed plot card by 1 until the end of the challenge. Nice. Then some neutral cards here. We have Lyn Corbray from House Arryn. He's a knight for 5 gold. Military and intrigue icon. 4 strength, stealth, and as a reaction, after an opponent initiates a political challenge against you, stand Lyn Corbray. Then we have the Unlikely Champion. It's a knight for 3 gold, military and intrigue icon for 2 strength. While you control a lord or lady character, Unlikely Champion gains a political icon. Then we have Anguy the Archer for 2. It is a military and political icon, 2 strength, Brotherhood R'hllor. While you control no loyal characters, Anguy the Archer does not kneel when declared as an attacker or defender in a military challenge. Then we have some locations that are neutral. The Hollow Hill for 2, Brotherhood, Westeros. Dominance action. If you control no loyal characters, kneel the Hollow Hill to search the top 10 cards of your deck for a non-loyal character. Reveal it and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Then we have Lady Forlorn, which is for 2, a Valyrian steel weapon. Attached character gets +1 strength for each neutral location you control. And if attached character is Lyn Corbray, he gains a political icon. Interesting. Defiance, 0 gold cost event. Challenges action, choose and stand a character that has not participated in a challenge this phase. Max 1 per phase. Then we have an agenda here, the prince that was promised, a prophecy. After all agendas are announced, name a unique character. Other characters you control cannot gain power. Reaction, after you win a political challenge by 5 or more strength, kneel your faction card to either stand the named character and draw a card, or search your deck, discard pile, and that pile for the named character, reveal it, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. Interesting. Very nice. And we get 3 of these. Not really necessary, I believe. Parley at Storm's End. The Baratheon location. When revealed, name a challenge type. Until you reveal a new plot card, challenges of that type cannot be initiated. I'm not going over the numbers because I keep forgetting them. But yeah, it says here plot deck limit 1 and we still get 3. So that's a bit silly. Outwit, a scheme, also plot deck limit 1. Interrupt, when the effects of a when revealed ability would initiate, kneel your faction card and a unique Maester character to cancel those effects. Siege preparations, a siege, dominance action, draw cards until your hand size is equal to your reserve value, limit once per phase. Oh, and we get 1? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Right. The Hand's Tourney. Kingdom, Summer. Forced interrupt. When claim is applied for a military challenge, apply political claim instead. And then it should be here somewhere again. Yeah, see? It's all switched up. Annoying. Oh well. Errors happen. Rationing. An edict for winter. Players cannot trigger reactions to losing or winning challenges. Desperate Attack for war. While you are the defending player, raise the claim value on the attacking player's revealed plot card by 1. And finally we have the new gods, the 7. Each the 7 character you control does not kneel when declared as an attacker in the first challenge you initiate during the challenges phase. And that is it for the Fury of the Storm, the Baratheon, House Baratheon box expansion. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. This was actually quite rare and it was provided to me by the Patreons. So thank you all very much. This is what the Patreons have, as a group paid for. Thank you all very much. I really enjoyed opening this up again, and I will be on the lookout for more Game of Thrones living card game packs that I have missed, not opened yet. But yeah, the biggest one, the most difficult one to get, is out of the way. So yeah, the rest should be easier to get a hold of. Thank you all very much for watching. Join my Patreon if you haven't done so already. It really helps out the channel. You see why. These are the people, the wonderful people that have been helping me throughout the last couple of months. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching. See you all later. Bye-bye.